Hi everyone, I'm Carm and welcome back to the S&C Kitchen. Today I'm going to get into 5 easy recipes for a snack that you can make this fall. Let's get right into it. So first I'm going to start off with a really easy one. Now this is just cottage cheese topped with a homemade granola and some maple syrup. I'm going to be doing cottage cheese because these snacks are supposed to be, well, this snack particularly is supposed to be of a healthier option, a little bit more protein packed, and supposed to keep you full if you need that afternoon pick-me-up or, just before lunch or just before dinner. But what this is I'm going to be using 2% cottage cheese, some homemade granola, and I believe I've mentioned this in another video, and if I have or have not, I will leave the recipe down below so that you can recreate this granola. It's very easy. And some maple syrup. Now I'm going to be using my go-tos, which are these small mason jars, perfect for like prepping a snack or an overnight oat, as I've done before. But I'm just going to be making 2 servings of cottage cheese topped with some granola, just to give you an idea of how I would do it. So for our next recipe, we're going to be making everything bagel shortbread cookie sandwiches. So you're going to need a food processor, and this one you don't have to preheat the oven yet because this dough will require to chill in the fridge for half an hour. So we're going to prep our dough and then we're going to get working on some of the other recipes. So you can't see, but I have all of my ingredients prepped out here, and of course the recipe card will be linked in the description box down below as well as on the blog. But I'll just tell you what you should be adding to your food processor. So you're gonna want to do 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. You're gonna wanna do 3/4 cups of a shredded Parmesan cheese, half a teaspoon of black pepper and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And then you're just gonna wanna snap the lid on and pulse to combine. Next, we're gonna add 1 cup of softened butter to the mixture. And we're gonna mix until a dough starts to form in the food processor. We're gonna remove the dough from the food processor. We're gonna shape it into a ball, cut it in half because these are cookie sandwiches, so you're gonna want half of your dough for your bottoms and half of your dough for your tops. And then we're going to wrap it in plastic wrap and chill it in the fridge for half an hour. Okay, so while the shortbread dough is in the fridge chilling, we are gonna make a really quick, easy roasted red pepper hummus. So once again, we're gonna be working with the food processor. I've got it all cleaned up here. But what you're gonna wanna do is add all of your ingredients to the food processor. So we have 1 can of chickpeas. These are drained and washed, rinsed. 1 jar of roasted red bell pepper, and that's drained as well. 1 clove of garlic, minced. Juice from 1 lemon. 1/4 cup of tahini. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and that's about 1/4 cup. So I'm just gonna use this. And a bit of salt to taste. And now we're just gonna puree to mix up all the ingredients. So now that we've finished our roasted red pepper hummus, we can go back to our everything bagel shortbread cookies because they've chilled in the fridge. So first things first, we're gonna preheat the oven to 350. So you're gonna wanna line 2 baking sheets with parchment paper and then set them aside. So we're gonna work with 1/2 of the dough at a time. We're gonna unwrap it on a floured surface. Okay, so now that we finished with our hummus, we finished with our granola topped cottage cheese, and we've also finished with our everything bagel shortbread cookies, we can work on our fall snack mix. So this one's pretty simple. You're gonna preheat your oven to 300 degrees, and then in a large bowl, you are going to combine a box of Honey Nut Chex, you're gonna add some deluxe mixed nuts and use the unsalted kind. A bag of dried cranberries. And you're gonna give that a stir. And then you're gonna pour it over a parchment lined baking sheet. So now to a smaller bowl, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of honey to 1/2 cup of melted butter, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a teaspoon of salt. You're gonna give that a bit of a stir, and then basically we're gonna drizzle it over our cereal mixture. And now you're just gonna spread it around so that your whole mixture is covered by the butter. Now we're gonna go ahead and bake this in the oven for 30 minutes. We're just gonna add some yogurt covered pretzels to our snack mix, and our snack mix is good to go. So now we're on our last recipe of the day for your fall snacks. We are going to make a cinnamon apple sweet potato muffin. So I've started with my ingredients all prepped. As I've said a couple times in this video already, recipe cards will be in the description as well as on the blog. But you are going to want to grate an apple, grate a sweet potato, and then prepare your recipe ingredients according to the measurements that are listed on the recipe card. But we can just get started. So in a large bowl, we are going to be adding 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of white sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon, ¾ teaspoons of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We are going to whisk that until combined. Now in another bowl, we are going to combine 2 eggs, a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, 2 of these single serve packets of applesauce, which is about 2/3 cup. This is the unsweetened. And a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're going to beat this with a hand mixer until it's all combined. Next, very slowly, or a little bit at a time, we're going to add our flour mixture to our egg mixture. And then we are going to add about 1 small grated sweet potato, which is about 1.5 cups. And 1 grated apple, which is about 1 cup. And And we are gonna fold that into our mixture with a spatula. So there you have it, 5 recipes for an easy fall snack. I don't know if you guys can tell by the lighting, but I've actually been here for several hours. But I promise you, if you make these one at a time, or if you pick one that you'd like to do, they're really quick and easy recipes. Just to recap, we made the roasted red pepper hummus, the everything bagel shortbread cookies, the granola topped cottage cheese with maple syrup, the apple sweet potato muffins, and the fall snack mix made with Chex and yogurt covered pretzels, nuts, and cranberries. Leave a comment down below to let me know which one you are looking forward to trying yourself. So as always, thanks for watching, you guys. Give a thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and hope to see you soon.